You are live. I never checked my oh, okay. I never checked my microphone or anything. I just started it up. Hello everybody. Hello John Wilburn, unfinished project. Buck Does It's in here. Twisted Mopar. Hello, Twisted Mopar, Dennis. And he says hi to everybody. And of course, Auto Salvage Outlaws. Unfinished project asked me what color I was going to paint it, and I was going to say the paint's on it. But flat black for now. I don't know. Paint's so expensive. That's the last thing on my mind. I still have some flat black primer yet, so I'm going to use it up. There's Junkyard D. Hello, Junkyard D. Hello, Frank. Frank McCart Rivet in 5th F100. Hey, there's James and James Show. Hello, Ryan. Good to see you. Buff's Garage. Hello, Buff. Skip's Dark Hollow. JB. Did I miss JB? Oh, yeah, JB's shop is here. Yeah, JB's here. For some reason, the redirect didn't work for me this week. It sent me to one of those UTG early ones. No, you know what, Barrows? I forgot to do the redirect, and then right before it started, I went to go do it. It wouldn't let me, or I couldn't find it anyway. So I apologize for that. I only put that video together today. That's all the little clips that I had from the last week or so. Because like I said to Skip earlier, I was in the zone. And I was too busy working. I wasn't recording. So, but I'm sort of happy because, man, that part's done. Oh my God, what a relief. Hello, Deborah. 162. Yep, you noticed the rat above my head there. The rat rod wagon is still hanging there. I hope they get to use that this year. I'll take it to a swap meet and see what happens. See if the tires stay on. Probably can't carry a lot of weight in it, but we can show it off for you anyway. Okay, who did I miss? Anybody? Man, there are a bunch of people. The deplorable, yes. Yeah, he had a whole screen full of deplorables last night. That was pretty good, JB. I was tired. I ran myself into the ground yesterday. I was at it till like a little after 10 o'clock last night, but I wanted to get that done. I don't know. It was just in my mind. I had to get it done. Hey, there's Cousin Mike. Hello, Cousin Mike. What's he say here? Buff, which of us do you think he's referring to? Oh. Are you talking about the deplorables? That's Deborah, not deplorable. Deplorable JB, yeah. Listening while I kill a Dodge. Well, that doesn't sound nice. I bet you that Dodge doesn't like that. Hey, you made it, Cousin Mike. Colleen Tevel. Hello, Colleen. She says hello to everyone. I apologize if I offended anybody by calling them a deplorable. But I'm a deplorable. So it's just like Barrows used to say, well, you can say Ford sucked if you own one. Wrong pipe. Yeah, you're supposed to cough in your elbow. Okay. Now we got everybody. That's a compliment to JB. He's usually an SOB. No, you're not, JB. You're a good dude, man. I don't care what they say about you. Don't listen to him because one of these days you might start believing him. All right. Well, and of course, we got 6 channels up tonight. We got a new channel in this week, too. He's a salt flat racer from, I think, Louisiana, or was it Louisiana, Mississippi, somewhere around down that way. Hey, there's PJs. Hello, PJs. With Camille. You got Camille. Michael Blacktree. He's okay with being a deplorable. Hey, there's Joe Royal. Hello, Joe. Yeah, Salt Flat Racer sounds cool. Yeah, and he's running flathead Fords. I was just watching some of his videos, and we'll get him up here soon. I have him up for a review. But he has a flathead Ford and a four-eyed Mustang. What do they call them? Four-eyed Mustangs? Good job making it square and plumb. Only thing my garage is square is the fridge, and it's plumb empty. Well, you got to fill it up. What's Alice Salvage say? JB Little Shop. We don't care what they say, as long as you have saved some peach cobbler. Yeah, peach cobbler and a little banana pudding on top that sounds pretty good to me. All right. So, 7 minutes in, I'm all ready to get started here. Everybody saying hi to each other. I was just out messing around with the buck a little earlier. I took that Quadrajet carburetor off of it. Now I'm hungry. Dang it. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, Buff, but Lars made a peach cobbler on JB's Little Shops channel there that one night. Made it in the Dutch oven on charcoal. Now that's cooking there. You gotta know what you're doing when you're cooking like that. Uh-oh, I'm special. I have to eat pineapple pudding. Oh, poor ASO. I don't have no pineapple pudding. Never even heard of pineapple pudding. Howdy, y'all. Heard something about nanner pudding. Yes, Lars, we were talking about peach cobbler with a little bit of nanner pudding on top. What do you think? Yeah, it was a pretty good video there, Buff. You gotta go watch it, especially where he stores all his ingredients. What's he say here? Hey, Mickey. Hello, Mickey. Mr. Buck, Money Buck, Pops Buck. What's going on? Hope all is well. All is doing well, yeah. Oh, I could tell, Deborah. I could tell. He gets treated so badly. That's the way he makes it sound anyway, but I have a hard time believing him there. He can't eat bananas. Oh, man. Well, that's more for us. Hello, Tony. What the buck? Stop your bucking around. What the buck is going on? What's he say here? JB's Little Shop. If people don't know that by now, then they can kick rocks. She's going to need a cement mixer to haul all the banana pudding. Buff says he'll take ASO's bananas. Frank says hi to everybody. Hope you didn't miss anyone. Well, thank you, PJs. I'm gonna go do that right now. Y'all know you can hit the like button on your own videos. I try to do it every chance I get. Yep, anything for a buck. Hey, you missed it last week. Barrows gave me $2, $2 for a buck. I appreciate that, Barrows. Nothing better than try to eat banana pudding while driving a stick car. Who's going to feed me? Well, maybe you can get one of them hats and then just have the straw right into your mouth. Hey, there's Punisher Lamont. Oh, there, Ray. Every time you guys have the Pontiac Power Hour, it seems like I get busy at work or I get yakking. And then you have it at 9 o'clock, and I quit at 10. So, man, I hardly ever get to see it anymore. I get there. I know a little while ago, you guys got like 30 some episodes by now, 36 or 38 or something. There's Turbo Tom. Hi, all, and Buck. I was on live with Tom this morning. Well, not on live, but we were in the chat. I just happened to see Fire Pinto was on live this morning, and he was just live, but he wasn't talking to us. Yes, Landon did give Buck his first YouTube buck. Yep. Yep, and I just had to verify my identity today. I think I got $10.43, and what? I think Monday or Tuesday will be 2 weeks. Yes, I was trying to find that. I couldn't find it. That night we were. This is my brother, Larry, my other brother, my brother Daryl, and my other brother Daryl. Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Dang, he beat me to the punch. Yep, you gotta watch that cousin Mike there, Barrows. He's pretty quick. He's on it. Look at how fast he grew his channel, and grew his channel and got monetized. He probably already got a check. Oh no, he's almost eligible for a check. Oh, cool. I'm still at only 1,350 watch hours. Yeah, you're over 2,000 subscribers too, I think. I don't think I had over 3,000 before I got all my watch hours. And a lot of my watch hours came from these lives. The lives and then the premieres. And sometimes, some weekends, I think the most I've got so far is like 128 hours, watch hours in a weekend, between the live and the premiere. So I that's why I was pushing the premiere right before the live. It sort of helps me because I can get everything all done at one shot. Because I work second shift, and it's tough for me at night. So, and then when she works first shift, so I can't come home and do stuff at night. I don't want to wake her up. Wait, you guys didn't know Buck has a buckload of money? A buckload. That's only a small load. Hey, there's Rob's. Okay, Skip's not offended by being a deplorable. Go to the wife's account and log in on the TV or computer and just let it play all your videos all day long. There you go. I did that too already. I went and got some of my 5-hour lives and just let them play at night. JB's at 2,800. Cool. How many? Oh, how many watch hours and subscribers? Well, it takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and then you can get monetized, which is, I think you make $4 for every 1,000 views on a video. So you gotta have a lot of views. Now what's and then there's other, my shorts are, I get like 10 cents, 20 cents, something like that. Whatever. I'm not. I'll never be VGG, Vice Grip Garage, or any of those guys, or Mike Farland or Whistling Diesel. I'm just having fun, and you get a couple dollars out of it. Why not? So when you buff the buck out of it, you'll have a nice auto salvage custom classic. Oh, buff the buck out. Oh, okay. I thought about buffing it out, but I don't know. We threw some wax on the fenders. I have a little short of my buddy with a hot dog hat. It got a little shine to it. I'm not that. I guess I am into the shine because I always keep my vehicles clean. I wash and wax my car. The Jeep I only waxed once. That's my winter beater with a heater. Yeah, it took 3 months to get a check. Yep. Who did I miss here? Rob's, howdy, sir. I did ASO. It's called Barrow's Garage YouTube channel. It's very own soapbox. JB, sorry I missed your live last night. I was whooped and passed out before it. I may or may not have direct experience on whether or not that works to build watch hours. Same thing for 4 channels. All right, so won't talk much. I won't about much I've spent making videos and buying equipment. Yes, really. It's still up there. Okay, Sean. Yeah, you just never know. Like I said, I wasn't gonna not sign up for it. Buff makes about $10 for every 1,000 he spends. Yes, JB watched it this morning. Hey, Rob, if you watched it this morning, did you laugh? That's all I'm doing, Sean. Just having fun. Plus, these guys want to see what I'm doing. So, and I like to show them. It's hard to find a good time to do a live. Someone is always doing one. Yeah, well, last night there was, I don't know how, there was a couple different ones going on. I'm spending more than making. Yeah. Just get in when you can. Yeah, JB, I want to start doing lives, but that's the big question. When? Well, that's what I said early on is I wanted to keep this 6 o'clock spot going for Saturdays. I picked it because of the way I work. And so I just thought, well, I'll just keep it going because everybody knows Buck's on at 6 o'clock on a Saturday. It's at 6 o'clock Eastern, that is. Probably 4 o'clock for Tony. But this time always worked the best for. They used to do it at 7, and then Barrows started at 8. So now I do it at 6. He starts. We work together and set the times up so the both of us can go live on a Saturday. Tony thought maybe we can take a hiatus from Pontiac Power Hour and you can fire up on our slot. You can fire up before. You can do an 8 to 9. Well, it's 8 to 9 Eastern. It's 7. It's yeah, 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central. But you can go before him because Irish Outlaw goes after him. Tony, people are jumping in a few lives and a few times through the day. Yeah, you know, when I first my first live, I did it like 9:30 on a Thursday morning, right? I thought nobody's gonna be there. I could screw things up, and they could tell me all about it in the comments. There was like 8 or 9 people showed up. I was like, oh my god! No, we had a good time. I went for about an hour, hour and a half. First time ever doing channel reviews. Period. Same here. The audio video gear costs more than I make from YouTube. Well, one good thing is I already had the camera, so I was going live on Wednesday, but my spot got took and then started Friday after John. Best time around 7 to 8, but a bunch of them are at that time. I think I will just do it when I want to. Oh, it was good live, and having Tony on there was cool too. 100% agree. Stuff not cheap. Aisle, period. Dot, dot, dot. All I got left is tires, lugs, drive shaft loop, and helmet. Lars says to me, you need to keep doing lives. Well, you know, the both of you can do the live at the same time and then switch channels. The Tony and JB show. We did one JB. Definitely watch the Tony and JB show with special guest Lars. He's not a special guest. He's just in the background. Buff, making $10 every $1,000 spent sounds about right. Just like I always take one step forward and 5 leaps back with working on Rivet. Rivet in. There's a way to do more lives at the same time. You're all on together. Buff, I think, might know how to do it. Okay, am I that far behind? No, I'm not that far behind. Okay, cool. Skip, thank you, sir. Tony helped a bunch. I started to go live 5 on Fridays before John. Okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. You guys were all fun. Yeah, it was fun. That's why I asked Rob if he laughed when he watched it. I could do that if you want to break. I'd give it back when you wanted to. Fire up again. Auto salvage, be right back. There's 38 POS racing. And that's more of a Punisher question, but summer is getting super busy, and only getting about 1 day a week at home leaves me struggling to get the show ready. Okay, so I keep hey, there's Nathan. Hello, Nathan. Copy, paste. Uh, 38. There's 38 POS link. Hey, have no fear, the Dougster's here. Hello, Nathan. There's 38 POS Racing's link. Boom, 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 boom. I try to get these links up here. Nathan's Mopar hit 203 subscribers. I love that 300 Chrysler he's got on the picture there. There's Nathan's link. What am I missing here? Now everybody just saying hi. Here's Nathan's link. Buff's Garage, that's up to you, man. You're welcome there, Nathan. Have no fear. Danster is here and drunk. Well, at least you admit it. Bach, you're doing an amazing job at the coup to keep it up, buddy. Well, thank you, Blake. We're giving it a shot. One little bite at a time. Although this last week or so is I was in the zone, and I didn't do much recording of it. I did some shorts. The shorts sort of um, showed the progress, but the video only showed what I did. But I'm happy where I'm at. I'm very happy that I got that whole fender apron stuff done now. B to the freaking TP. AutoZone. I finally got another Mopar. Not the year I'd prefer though. Just waiting on the Kentucky Derby. I think that starts at 7 or something. Yeah, Buck, you're killing it with the metal work. Well, I look at it this way. If I was to, I'd have to change every panel in it if I did everything, or did it, Barrett Jackson, which I'm not good at. I've never done big stuff like that, but I think I did all right. Especially when I got the center of the car and in the center of the front end, and then put a string line in there and measured off of that, and everything I was squared up. I was off about an 1/8 inch, but that driver's side was hit. That was crinkled in, so I don't know how everything is there, but I did cross measure underneath too from the way it shows you, but I was by myself, so, and I was off about 3/8 of an inch there too, but that could have been the way I was measuring. So I wasn't going to worry about it. If it was like an inch or so, then I would have to look into it a little deeper, but I think it's going to be fine. Nothing moved when I took all that stuff apart. That's why I kept one side together until I got this side done. Then I took that side apart while this one was done. So everything stayed. Because I took some measurements before I took it apart. And then it stayed. But that's all the framework there. Plus that car has frame connectors in it too. So that's all. It's all pretty stiff. Like I jacked that front end of the whole car lifts up. It doesn't twist much at all. From what I can tell from the pictures, about 3 ways to fix that, and that's golden for content, brother. Don't that look just like him? Yesterday, I shortened the 9/16 socket to hopefully fit between the oil pan and torque converter. Nope, still too short. I tell you, shorten it now, it's too short. Yeah, probably off that much from factory. Yeah, I guess it could be. Yes, JYD. I was just looking back through some of the earlier videos because I wanted to see the hood gap. When I put the hood on, the gap was real wide in the back. I'm like, well, I'm surprised I didn't notice that. But when I did the videos, it was wide in the back in the videos, and I was looking at some of those, especially when I opened that hole up there and saw the firewall was all rotted out underneath there. Oh my God! I was like, whew. That was scary. All right, PJs, you guys have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Skip. Oh, sorry, it's still too long. I thought so. Then I did that in the video. I said I got to move the fender in. I was talking about the door. All right, there, Ray. Thanks for stopping in. Remember, we got a new Phil Landry. Phil Landry, I think we got a new guy in the running for the 500. Later. All right. So who did we get? Do we miss anybody here? Nope. All right. Okay, auto salvage. I don't know if you're at your computer or not, but um, if you would, you can start putting up links to people's channels. So 30 minutes in. Wow, I was yakking pretty good there. Okay, Tony. See you when you get back. We'll probably be here. I'll most likely be here till Barrows starts up. Let's see what happens. That's if you guys can put up with me yakking. All right, let's get this. Let's start up. All right. Boom. There we go. Now I can move it around. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right, this here is John Wilburn's channel. If you have anything to do with the No Name Nationals, you should be subscribed to John's channel and ring the bell too, because everything that happens with No Name Nationals goes through John's channel, and he has updates on Friday nights and sometimes on a Sunday. He has content creator workshops. What's Barrows have to say? There's a 1,000,001 experts on YouTube, and that's a lot of competition. But if you turn that around in a question video, your competition becomes your viewers and commenters. There you go. There's Junkyard D link. No, Michael, the CUDA will not be going to the No Name Nationals. I still have commitments with the Buck, the Skylark. So whether I get the 455 together or not, it's still going. That's a running, driving car yet. So I'm going to keep it that way. And then once I get the 455 together, that'll go in. And depending on the time frame, you know, if I don't get that 455 together until September 1st, well, then I don't know if I'd try it. Because there's a whole lot of I was only told that those engines fit right in there, and you know how that goes sometimes. I'll have to drop out. Time to get ready to put my trans back in. All right, JB. There's Joe Royals link. Great seeing you, JB. All right, and then you could click live here and go into there's a content creator workshop. Hey, there's Buck. And then there's Barrows. So look for that thumbnail, and you can go back last year even, and it's a similar thumbnail. The final content creator workshop. There's a whole lot of information on how to grow your channel in these workshops. Oh, I didn't know that. How about that? Dale Jr. is one of the announcers for the Derby. That's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. All right, that's John's channel, John Wilburn. I'll put his link up in there. There's John Wilburn's link. And also in John's, you can just click here to see all. You can see all of the No Name Nationals 500 content creators with 500 subscribers or less are here, right? I see Tony lost, or Rob lost one. Phil Landry, he started with 401 last week. He's got 421 now. We're going to take a look at his channel here shortly. And then you can also click here and you can see the alumni. Well, Road Beer Garage, 800 already. Wow, he's flying up there. So here's all the people that were in there. There's that Buck Does It guy. And there's all the people that made it through last year, all the way up to Dizzy Izzy was the last one to make it through. So the first one this year was Blue Collar Performance, Hot Rod Guys Garage. My next project, Tony's. So we got a few that made it through this year already. Doug says, have a mint julep. They're very tasty. Fresh mint is best. There's that Fiero guy. Hey, there's Hippie Miller. Hi, Hippie. That's the drink of the Kentucky Derby. There's Nader Tron's World. He just started up. That's stuff with Cletus' son. He was there last year. There's his link. That Fiero guy's link. But thank you so much, Auto Salvage. All right, and then you can always go back to the contenders. So I have everybody up here. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed or not, but this week in the description, in front of everybody's channel, I put their subscriber count just to sort of help me. I like to see how people grow. You know, like on Wednesday, Phil Landry had 416. He's at 421 now. And then Smoke Ranch Garage had 406. He's at 411. Rob's had 466. He went down one to 465. LA Auto Works had 351. So I like to see how they're growing. Testa went down one. So, all right, with that, there's New Guy's link. There's Lukey B's link. Okay. All right, first up, Smoke Ranch Garage. Now, I don't think if I play this, he's hauling round hay around. Hauling the round hay. Audio, can you? Always time out. Diesel. Maybe we can watch him take a hit down the track. Um, this car show was great, man. This car here, I thought it was Family's Garage when I first saw it. Let me back up a little bit. I don't want to play too much because there's music in there. I'll get a copy of it. But there was a whole lot of neat cars. Car show. You got to go check it out. There's Smoke Ranch Garage's link right there. He was drag racing season started. I think this is a cool picture, right? Oh, that's your dad's Super B. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. There was a lot of nice cars in that car show. You got to go check it out. You can also rate his burnout. He's at 411 subscribers. He needs 89. I had a hard time doing the math there. Okay, so Smoke Ranch is a semi-professional welder and an amateur race car driver. If you dig muscle cars, drag cars, 4x4s, welding, and other tomfoolery, then this is the place for you. I don't claim to know a lot, but I know enough to be dangerous. Thanks for watching. Oh, that was your mom. Oh, the Pink Panther one was your mom's Challenger. Oh, cool. That's cool. So you got 74 Dodge Dart Sport, Ugly Betty, W200 Power Wagon. There's a 3500 we just watched hauling hay. A W150 Power Ram and an RT Durango. That's his about page. I want to go back and look at his mom's car. I'm going to shut the music off. Here's mom's car. Check that out. That's beautiful. There's a Pink Panther. Looks like Mom's running a big block too. Wow. Is that all original? Okay. Beautiful car. All right. Sorry about that. I was too busy watching. Okay, that's Smoke Wrench Garage. He needs 89 subscribers. He's got 63 videos. Go check him out. He needs support. I am subscribed and the bell is rung. All right. Next up, here's Phil Landry. He just joined the. Oh, he didn't even subscribe yet. They're subscribed. Hit the bell. I want to see this because there's his Mustang scrap iron too, and then the scrap iron. Bonneville 222 Speed Week. Buck's drooling. Yeah, I was drooling. Huh? The crude will never look that nice, I'll tell you. That would take way too much money to get it that nice. Yeah, this was pretty cool. I'll take you to the spot. I think somewhere right around here. Oh, hey, welcome there, Smoke Wrench. He got it 180 out. That's why it was. That's why it sparked out there like that. Yes, what a ride! Wow. There's Smoke Wrench. Dougster. He has. Here's from 17 years ago. It's only a little short one. Yeah, it says record-setting run, 212.951 miles an hour. Bonneville Salt Flats, October 2004. There was another. Let me see videos. Let me see if I can find it. It was a year ago. I can't believe I can't find it. There it is. Fox Body. That's a record holder in the class. Flathead fuel alter. Check that out, ASO. Mustang with a flathead 8. Okay, Smoke Wrench. Can't wait to see that flathead Ford run. Yeah, he'll be at the NoNameNationals. He's not far away. Um, let's look at his about page. Flathead, yes, flathead. He got flatheads and everything, I think. Um, I don't think he doesn't have anything for an about page. He could use put his cars in there and emphasize how that I'm drooling now. Yeah, now you're drooling. 200 mile an hour on the salt sounds cool to me. Yes, yeah, I thought it was cool too. As soon as I saw it, and um, I thought, hey, salt flat, because that's what Andrew Nelson wants to do. He wants to get out there and run that. Plus, Barrows is near there too. He said he's been out there. He said it's an awesome experience. So he's got a bunch of videos on the flathead, supercharged flathead Ford V8, the first startup there for No Name Nationals. Uh, he's gathering race engine parts. This was pretty cool here. I think those, man, look at how long them rods are. Yeah, you got to watch his channel and show you how to put it in there too, auto salvage. I'm sure. I ain't watched Kentucky Derby in decades, if at all ever. But I got it on TV, which I put new capacitors in right now. Cool. Danny said he's seen a two-wheel drive Bronco too with a flathead on the old Mother's Car Show. One of them old ESPN2 back when ESPN was cool. There's Phil Landry's link. Thank you, Out of Salvage. So he not only just runs them, he builds them too. I think he said that one was broken in 12, 12, 12 spots or something. He broke one of them flatheads in. There's the Bonneville 220. That was 8 months ago. They got rained out. Had to load up. So that's Phil Landry. He's got 422 subscribers. He needs 78. He got 133 videos of running down the salt. Cool channel. Yeah, I thought so too, there, Nathan. I would like to watch some more of it, but I didn't have time. I'm too busy working on that cruda out there. So, but we'll get there because I think I like a flathead Ford. I just saw one. I just, man, I was going to buy it just to have it. Just subbed him. Cool. Thank you. I'm sure he thanks you too. My friends used to do a wonderful derby party every year, and he would mix you the best mint julep. Cool stuff. Yeah, it is. It is some cool stuff, and can't wait to see some of that at No Name Nationals. I think them flathead Fords are just cool engines. All right, that's Phil Landry. Go check him out. It needs support. Let's see if let's refresh it. 423. All right. All right, Rob's. Rob's was just in here. Hey, there's Hammer Wrench. Hello, Hammer Wrench. The flatheads are hard to build. They don't make the tool for the valves anymore. Oh, cool. Hey, Skip, that's my name too. Got two Skips. So Skip did he do? All right. So Rob's here. There's 465 subscribers. He needs 35. He has 80 videos. He does a live on Tuesday nights. Um, it's always a good live, I think so. Those guys are funny. And when JB gets mixed up with them, look out. All right, so various do-it-yourself adventures in this channel. A very strong passion for cars, hot rods, and other dailies. Mechanic by trade, street rodder hobbyist. I work on anything that runs: Chevy, Chrysler, Ford, and some imports. I love all of them, even boat motors. Oh, and you still got to eat. Oh, AS2, what tool is that? 38 probably has it. That's his description. There's Rob's. He was just out at this autocross and has a bunch of shorts up with the autocross. There's a Firebird. I thought that was Dakota, of course. And then here's a Corvette. And then he does these. Let me see if I can find him. I forget what he calls them. Spot the problem. Yeah. There's Rob's Rods and Streetcars. Setting the guides in the block. Okay. Oh, that's Trader's World Flea Market between Dayton and Cincinnati right there. Oh, Dan knows right where that is too. Cool. But he does a bunch of videos like that, a bunch of shorts. There's a big air hammer he was talking about there. The crude is shaping up. Yes, it is. A balls out flathead with ardent head supercharged. The whole shooting match is still 450 horsepower. Big jump from 80 horsepower though. Wow. I-75 whizzing by. Rob's Auto Hits bids. Yeah, so it's a stepped punch kind of thing, right? I'm late, but I'm here. My neighbor has helped me install the Max Jacks. Hard part is done. Oh, cool, man. You're getting it there, Scarlett. You're getting it. And then the latest video he had this, I think so. I think something. What does he say? What do you imagine here? And then on his '57 Chevy. All right, that's Rods and Streetcars. Don't forget to check out his live on a Tuesday night. Go and say hi. Go check him out. All right. He needs 35 subscribers. He has 80 videos. Um, Here's his link right here. Thank you, Auto Salvage. What's he say? Flathead shared exhaust ports really kick itself in the crotch. 8-cylinder engine, 6 exhaust ports. Yeah. And horses are warming up their engines. Oh, yeah. That's a whole lot of horseshit. Oh, I cursed. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's Rob's. Go check Rob out. I'm subscribed. Bells ring. Um, Next up, Junkyard D. Now, Junkyard D didn't. Let me see. He's got a hell of a description for his channel. Been tinkering since I was young. Most of y'all, like most of y'all, I prefer to see the not so mainstream stuff. If you take pride in your ride and build it with your own grit, we'll get along fine. I don't own a junkyard. Junkyard is a mindset. Um, Seeing the finished project long before the project even begins. Not seeking out a build, but letting it find you. Yeah, I like that. Biting off more than you can chew. Yes, please. May I have another? Knowing your skill level is key, but then pushing 1 or 2 notches just above that. Yep. Yep. I've been doing that lately. Just as at the point you pull your hair out, bleeding knuckles, slightly insanity at times. That's how you get a learning. And that, my friends, that's the way I roll. You got 66 Valiant, 68 Valiant, the Widow. The 66 is Carrie. 78 Valari Super Coupe. You got a 2000 Harley Road Glide. Betty Sue. I just sold my 2003. She likes the curves. Yes. And then he just got Jack, the monkey bike, 2003 for No Name Nationals. Now he's at 81 subscribers. He needs 419. Now videos, he hasn't done a video in 2 weeks now. The last one firing up the drag car, Valiant, for the first time this season. Let's see if we. Called let's see, that's called Carry. He was on a live with us one night, and he was firing up that little mini bike, and he was out doing snow donuts. And um, that was 2 weeks ago. 1 month ago, he did the drag racing 101. That was a really cool video. He took grandma for uh, grandma Junebug for a rip in the drag race car. You have to watch that one. That was pretty good. Let's start building the '68 Valiant drag race car. You want to wants to let the Easter Bunny in. Jack the mini bike is going under the knife. What are we gonna do? There he is, out in the snow with the mini bike. We need 20 more channels. If a horse drinks a monster, will it make 6 horsepower? I don't know. Oh, hey, that's pretty good, Deborah. I didn't think of that as a horse a four-cylinder since it has 4 legs. Oh, if it drinks Red Bull, then it's a Pegasus. There you go, PS. There you go. All right, that there is Junkyard D. He's got 18 videos, 82 subscribers. Go check him out. I'm subscribed. He needs a lot of support. All right, next up, Scarlett. He just jumped in here. Scarlett, the four-eyed Cuda. Beautiful car. There, I have a 71 Plymouth Cuda. Stock is 383 horsepower, big block, 727 transmission, 323 sure grip, 489 case. It's a two-fender tag car. It's highly optioned. Highlights are AC, power brakes, front disc brakes, rear defroster, AM/FM radio. I bought the car complete and drivable. There's Scarlett's link. And Dougster says, Deborah, you're sort of right. The horse's heart isn't capable of supplying the body, so it depends on motion to assist its circulation. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Okay, Junkyard D says, was a long winter. Racing starts next weekend. Gonna crank up the videos soon, like an old Model T. Yes, crank them up, Junkyard D. You need a bunch of videos there. More videos you got, the more chances you got of getting subscribers. Okay, so let me get back to Scarlet here. keep losing my spot. I'm doing minor restoration work as well as some performance and efficiency upgrades. What does this mean? I love driving the car, and it appears to be numbers matching car, so I don't want to ruin it. Therefore, the 727 transmission 383 block will be removed and set aside. In their place will be a 47 RH transmission and a 400 big block. The 47 RH is Ultra Bell, and upgrades along with the 400 big block with either 451 or 470 stroker kit will go in their place. I don't know if I'll get there, but hoping that when done, I might be able to hit 20 miles a gallon on the highway. 323 gears, overdrive, and lockup. and a well-tuned car are going to be the key. Thanks for watching, John. All right, that's pretty good there. 20 miles a gallon. I'm sure we're going to see how he does with it too. What's he say? Our calf muscles act as our hearts in our legs to get the blood back to the heart. Oh, I didn't know that. Man, I'm learning some stuff tonight. So Scarlett does say he has the block and the trans. I just need the money to get the parts. Oh, okay. Are you going to build both, John? Yeah, yeah. So just bought a half a dozen at the dollar store. Oh, okay. Oven cleaner. I'd say 20 miles an hour is good, but is a goal. Yeah, you got to shoot for a goal, even if you don't make it. Scarlet, before I could, I got to go to Walmart in Sandalwood. We'll work for parts. Oh, that's cool, John. Cool. That's a whole lot of content right there. All right. That's John's channel description. John has been putting. Let me see if I can. I can't remember the name of it. Dynamat customer service e-body trunk. You buy this Dynamat kit. It's already cut. It's already cut out, ready to put in. He does. He has a whole video series on how when he first got it and preparing the trunk and installing the Dynamat trunk kit, doing the taillight wires, and uh, he was doing some trunk rust removal. Hey, I just seen Pure Pontiac sneak in here. Hello, Buck. I'm late. Been working on the Pontiac. He says hello, everyone. Lockups are nice with an auto. Yes. I want to get the lockup conversions. All right. So John's been doing 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 minute videos, little short videos of all the work he's been doing on his CUDA. From the dashboard, order operations, just like math, 3-speaker dash, corner, shows you how to get them little screws out of there with the window in. He rebuilt the heater control there, which was a real nice job. Bought a workbench, rally dash, taillight wires. But this was a really neat. I didn't know that they made them pre-cut. Just got to install them. Did I hear Pontiac? Yes, you did. Pure Pontiac Garage just rolled in. The latest one installs the driver's side A-pillar, kick panel, seat, both still. And then the one before that was puts a rear seat in. It shows you all the steps and how to do that. And John really shows you all the details too. I think he does a very good job at doing the videos. He only has a couple shorts. Your old package tray destroyed. See what I did to replace mine. All right, Doug. Okay. So he has a whole process video on his videos on how to make the deck. I'm trying to read. Hey, he's up to 123 now. Yeah, and 1, 2, 3. But old Scarlet, the four-eyed Cuda here, he goes up a few, goes down. He's sort of stuck there. But he keeps putting the videos out. He's working hard at it. He's got 38 videos, 123 subscribers. He needs support. Go check him out. Check his videos out. He does a very good job at videoing. And that's Scarlet, the four-eyed Cuda. I can't wait to see him at the track. I hope he gets his 500, because he gets his 500, he's bringing the Cuda. Go check him out. Cheapest late fee I ever had to pay. Winter match. That was badass. Some horses got there. Short track game on. Yeah, they say it only lasts like 30 seconds. Oh, Scarlett says it's been a good week. You think he grew 8 subscribers this week? Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Scarlett, stay at 1, 2, 3. It's a fun number. 1, 2, 3. Look at Mr. Me. Joe Royal was in here earlier. This here is Joe Royal's channel. He's in the running for the 500. He's got 132 subscribers, 115 videos. He's a big supporter of my channel. Thank you, Joe. He's always commenting on my videos and checking my channel out all the time. I appreciate that, Joe. And he's always on the lives. He comes in just about every week. His description: I'm here to make friends who also like to work on cars. I try to do it myself. My goal is being once I get it home, I don't send it to someone else to do the work. End result: I don't always know what I'm doing, and there's a lot of figuring stuff out. Isn't that a fact? I don't know. Does he have shorts? Oh, yeah, he has a couple shorts. There's his little puppy, thinks he runs the shop. There's Joe Roy. Go check him out. That was a funny video. Uh, he's got that 65 Nova. Let me see. I don't know why I can't remember. I used to know them all the time. It's in here somewhere. 65 Nova. Finally, the firewall is done. He did an update on it. Mercury Bobcat. Hey, there's Twisted Mopar. A mini theater after the bad storms. Wow, the storms there, Twisted Mopar. All right. Uh oh, they're getting worse. Check the shoes. Widening the wheel wells. Oh, that was the one before. All right, that's Joe Royal Garage. 132 subscribers. He needs, what, 368. 368 subscribers. He got 115 videos. Scenes from the Indianapolis World of Wheels. Let's look at a couple cars before we go. His other car is shut the music off just in case. There's Joe Royal's link. We'll check him out. Look at that. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, look at that truck. There you go, ASO. Oh, I love those vans too. I could cruise one of them. Maybe someday. I'm gonna check it out for dinner. We'll check it in the morning. I'll do my best in the AM. Evenings are for family. You gotta bail out. Okay, Skip, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for helping out. And we'll be in touch with you to, well, we got lots of time before any of that, but get the cruise on together over to No Name Nationals. Always working now. Took a breather to watch Buck. All right, 38. Okay, so that there is Joe Royal Garage. Make sure you get over there and show him some love and support, and check him out. He's got a lot of good stuff going on over there. He's a hell of a nice guy too, and he does some great work there. All right, with that, we're gonna end that. We're gonna end that, and then boom. We got almost an hour. I think only 45 minutes now. All right. Yeah, do we got Hammer Wrench? Did you put Hammer Wrench's link up there? Let me see if I can find it. Um, there's some in here somewhere. Anyway, did you get Hammer Wrench's link up there, Auto Salvage? I can't find his channel. Um, all right. When he comments again, I'll make sure I go in there and put his link up. Paste. Boom. There's a link if anybody wants to join in. Go to channel. I don't want to go to channel. I want to pin message. All right, we'll pin it to the top. It's pinned. And don't forget, oh, Joe Royal is still here. He's still working, and he's working on the Nova at the same time. Oh, cool, Joe. Yeah, we're just looking at your channel a little bit. Um, hopefully get you a couple subs anyway, but keep a rocking, Buck. Okay, we're gonna keep a rocking. There's Hammer Wrench. His link. And thank you so much, ASO. Joe Royal's link. Who was before that? Phone number. Scarlett's Four-Eyed Cuda's link. As you go back here. Boy, thank you, Auto Salvage. You put their links up a couple times. That's cool. Hey, Shopcat. Thanks for. Did I miss Shopcat? Oh, top chat. Sometimes if you don't have the live chat, not everybody's channel shows up in the chat. I don't know if you know that or not. Must have missed them. All right. Buck does it. Where are we at? 7:13. We got another hour. All right. Peach cobbler and nanner pudding. I might have to. Well, you know what I was thinking about doing? I got that instant nanner pudding. I still haven't made it yet. But I want to make it. And then I got vanilla wafers. I was thinking about nanner pudding, but I'm going to make it a different way. Make it a little thicker. And then put the nanner pudding in between the vanilla wafers and make like mini whoopie pies. That's my idea anyway. Actually got the grill, well, the flat top grill fired up today. Made me some pancakes out there. Yeah, peach cobbler. Well, you see, if Lars wouldn't have made some last week, I wouldn't be thinking about it. And then the nanner pudding's been going on for a couple weeks now. Because Auto Salvage started that. He got Deborah involved in that one. I forget what I think he was going to have a steak and some nanner pudding. I'll be there in the morning, Buck. Don't forget, there's the register for No Name Nationals. And the last link we put up was Hammer Inch. Ooh. Listen to this one, Auto Salvage. He makes a peach custard cake from his mama's old recipe. Now that's tasty. Yeah, does that sound good? Yes, Deborah, I noticed that. He does a good job offering you to cook stuff. Also, so Scarlett started the peach cobbler thread. I mentioned that Lars looked like a guy that would know how to make a good cast iron and coals peach cobbler, and he did. Oh baby, pancakes on the flat top. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the way to do it. Matter of fact, I was at the Amish store the other day, and they had this pancake mix. And I'm like, I didn't even look at the price of it. I'm taking some of that. It was really good. Man, they were nice and thick and fluffy. Man, they were good. I'm gonna have to do them again tomorrow. Oh, that's because he gets to eat it too. Uh-oh. Now you started at 38. Better get the email flying. That might be an ancient Chinese recipe. Might not be able to get rid of that one. Or he'll leave out one secret ingredient. Maybe I better put it on the community page. Anything they make is good. Sounds good. Custard cake. Uh-oh. I asked Deb. She won't share. It's just nanners and pudding. I don't think I've made pudding. I don't think so. I've used the instant stuff though. I used to make peanut butter pie, and I would use the vanilla pudding mix with heavy whipping cream. Get that all to the soft peaks, and then add the peanut butter and whip it some more. And the girls used to go nuts over that. I have to cook my own meals. Nobody here but me. So really hard to cook for one. Yeah, I still have that same issue because I'm so used to cooking for many. Well, after I moved out, I wanted the good stuff. I had to learn how to make it. Very true. Oh, see that, Scarlett? And she's Auto Salvage's wife and won't tell him either. Okay. There you go, Scarlett. She's going to do a video for you one day. It's all moved out. You got to use the dollar menu. Scarlett's looking forward to it, Deborah. Uh-oh. Oh, Joe. You're on video anyway, Joe. Hey, there's LNA. Hello, LNA. Scarlett wants some nanner pudding. Yeah, that is funny, isn't Deborah? Who's that guy? That there would be Joe Royal. Hey, there's Brian. Hello, Brian. Arrowhead Garage. Yeah, remember I said that one night. I think I have a victim, and he didn't like that. So I stopped saying that. There's Joe again. Hello, Joe. Your video's on. You got some sound there. Say hello, Joe.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
All right.
Sorry, I didn't know I was on.
That's okay. We figured that out.
I'm pretty sly like that.
What you working on?
All right, now I'm working on the old Nova. Just finished putting new gutters in the trunk.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, you know how that is. You cut and you keep cutting and you keep cutting, and then you find more that you got to cut.
Right. Yeah. I just said that in that video I just put. I said I gotta take them patch panels out of there and see what's hiding underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fun times right there.
Yeah. Victim, what I missed. No, we were just talking about a couple weeks ago. I said I got a victim, and I was talking about somebody coming on the live with me.
You got a victim.
Yeah, that's what I said, and the person I said it to said he didn't like it. I said,
Oh.
so I don't use that anymore. Oh, there you go, Joe. Oh, no, you're all right.
I'm not used to this fancy stuff.
Fancy stuff. Put you on your phone.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, Arrowhead Garage says, I got a rusted stud on my Pontiac or Poncho 350 that is rusted in place. He said, I need a drink and some buck.
Yes. A little bit of heat, weld a washer and a nut on it.
Yep, I think that's what Thumper just said there. With a welder, a sawzall, a BFH, and a 9/16, you can rebuild almost anything.
We did have an incredibly nice day today.
So did
And
I. Yes.
I got the old girl out and actually drove it to work.
Oh, cool. We were just talking about that.
It's nice to be able just to get out and cruise around in them.
Yeah, I was going to go for a ride earlier too in my Skylark, but I was running late. I had to get in here and get this all started up.
I think we're
That's because
supposed to rain tomorrow, so I might not get to ride it tomorrow, but I got it out today anyway. Although it wouldn't be the first time I drove that car in the rain.
You got wipers?
Nope.
Nope.
Rain-X.
Rain-X, is that what you use? Okay, because I heard years ago one guy says you cut a potato in half and just rub the potato on the windshield, and the water will just run off until the potato wears off. Then you got to go do it again.
I didn't hear that, but I only got 5 inches of windshield, so yeah.
I never got to try it.
I might try that sometime. What the heck?
Yeah, I thought about trying it one day just to see if it works, but I just never. Everything I have is windshield wipers.
Yeah, them old boys from the days when all these things were out running around, they knew some tricks.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, from tying a rope on each side and pulling it back and forth. I never had to do that. But I know when I rode my motorcycle that I always had Rain-X in the bag. Just that stuff works for good for especially like the shield, the glasses and the shield and all that stuff just rolls right off.
I always kind of found when I played the odds, if I had a 60% chance of rain and a 40% chance of it staying dry, if I rode that day, I stayed dry. If I had a 60% chance of it staying dry and a 40% chance of it raining, I got caught in the rain.
Did you? I never looked at it that way. I always had the radar and I would watch and see where the rain was. If I knew it was coming towards me, then I knew I was going to get hit. And I've already rode back around the rain too, just to get home.
Oh, I've done that, kind of skirt around the outside of the front. Sometimes that works, and sometimes you still get wet.
Yeah, looks like through a dirty windshield if you do this spud trick. I don't recommend it. Oh,
Oh.
He doesn't recommend it. It looks like looking through a dirty windshield if you do the spud trick.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. Somebody tried it.
Like I said, a lot of the guys that were around when I was a kid and built these old cars and stuff back then, they knew tricks.
Mm-hmm.
And you try and pick their brain as much as you can when you see them at a car show or something, so that you can try to learn some of them tricks. But, as we all get older, them tricks are kind of going away.
I know we've been saying that at work. A lot of the older guys at work are retiring, and man, a lot of that information is going with them because they don't put anybody with them to learn any of that stuff. They just, once they're gone, they put somebody in there, and then they expect them to do their job that they have 30 or 40 years experience with.
I started my job 38 years ago when I was 20. I was the young stud in town. Now, 38 years later, I'm the old man that tries to show the tricks, but I don't know if I get it done all the time.
Barrow says, "Hey, I'm in Idaho. Trust me, I've done everything there is to do with a spud." Send you a text. Oh, you have his number. Leave the cover off. Cover is off. Oh, hey, how about that? Rich there's the compressor. And it's sticking out of the block. Yes, that is way cool. I think so. I think it's always cool when you get to hang out with another channel.
I think this is the only second time I've tried to do this.
Oh, the live stuff.
Yes. I'm
No
a pretty
practice.
shy person.
Oh, okay. You don't seem it. Hey, there's Three Monkeys Garage. I haven't seen these guys. Let's put their link up.
You know, I would like to take a minute to thank you and like Auto Salvage Outlaws. You guys have really done a lot to promote my channel and myself, and I really do appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and you're welcome. I've been doing this. Oh my God, I started last year. Well, you remember last year? You used to come by it last year. Remember?
Yes.
And I don't know. I just enjoy doing it, and um, and even what was I going to say? Buzz from last year. He says to me, he said, "Mark," he said, "I don't know if you noticed or not." He said, "But you had a lot of influence on a lot of these people that made it to the No Name Nationals." I'm like, I didn't even think about it. And then so I mean, I'm just doing it because the one guy started it last year, and he said, why don't one of you other guys start doing the same thing, you know?" And I thought, hey, I can try it. That's what I did, and the first live I did was on a 9:30 on a Thursday morning. I figured nobody was going to be around, and there was like 8 people showed up. And I'm like, oh my gosh! And we had a good time, and we just started going through channels and taking a look at this and that, and promoting them and getting their hey, thank you, Barrows, and just putting their getting some more exposure for them. That's all. But it's always nice to get a good comment um, and a thank you. I appreciate that, Joe.
It's kind of funny. You showed that video of the dog earlier. I was watching you and John Wilburn one day on his Sunday
Uh-huh.
creator thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about making shorts, and if you throw your dog in it, you'll get a lot of views.
Uh-huh.
I never thought much about it. The next day I come out here and the dog was playing, and I was like, well, I got my phone. There's the dog, and I got like 800 views out of that or something, I think.
Oh, really? Wow. I thought you'd get a
It
whole lot
worked.
more. Oh, yeah. I thought you'd get a whole lot more. Um, but I don't know how you had that one titled. Was it just he thinks he owns the place or something?
I think he runs the shop or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But next time you do it, make sure you put the word dog in there.
Okay.
Like my dog think he runs the shop, or look at this dog, he thinks he's nuts, or he thinks he's a cat or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because just running the shop really doesn't. I don't know. It's kind of it's weird because sometimes I think that if I title it a certain way, I could do really well with it, and then it don't do anything, and then I just put a stupid title in there and it does really well. So, but I did notice if you use the year, make, and model when you're doing cars, it works a whole lot better than just saying, hey, like my truck I call Big Blue. If I put a Big Blue, I change the brakes on it.
Yeah, I need to actually include that in my description. I hear you say that every time, and I never think to do it, but I do need to do that. I think.
Yeah, you got to think about it as if you ever searched for anything, you know how other stuff just pops in, and it even didn't have anything to do with what you're searching for, but that name is there. Like if I look up water pump for a '78 Buick Skylark or something, I get a water pump for a big block Chevy, a
Right.
water pump for a Ford, or but the word water pump shows up just in the search. Yeah, even Arrow says so many little things that work in titles.
Well, I did just figure out a while back how to um, change the thumbnail. I never knew how to do that, and I finally figured that out on my editor. I don't
Okay.
know, a while back. So hopefully, with this video, it'll be the first time that I put my own thumbnail on it, and it's not just whatever YouTube throws up there.
Right, because
I think
that's
I could do better with that.
yeah. Well, those content creator workshops last year, Buzz was saying they make if you do a thumbnail, try make sure you show your face. So that's what I've
Ain't
been.
nobody wants to see
Oh
this.
my, what's that?
Ain't nobody wants to see this.
That's what I think too. But uh, I've been every one of my thumbnails, I believe I have my face in it. You know.
You know, I've had a beard or a semi beard better than half my life, and my mom begged me for years, shave that off. You know how moms are.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did it one day. I shaved completely clean. I went and got a haircut. I walked in her house that day, and she looked at me and said, "Oh my God, are you sick? You need to grow that back. I was wrong. A face not even mom could love."
Yeah. Hey, Three Monkeys Garage. I'm already subscribed. Did you have another name for that channel? Maybe. Got a 58 two door or four door. Oh, he might be Mike. Um, Big Mike's Hoopty Barnes, buddy. Cool channel name. Yes. Yes, he did a name change. Okay. What was your other? Uh, yeah, 58 Chevy to two door conversion. Yeah, Big Mike's Hoopty Barn was talking about you the one night. That's where I got that from. All right, because I was going to subscribe, and then I'm already subscribed. Oh, he was gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, but Three Monkeys. I don't know if you ever remember there was a transmission. Well, that was around here, but there was a transmission company used to say they had three monkeys with baseball bats beating on a transmission, saying this time it's better than new. Yeah, Alta Zepta backyard. Yep, yep. Now I remember. Too complicated. It's funnier how the uglier you are, the more people watch. Yeah, I don't ever worry about that. I'm just doing what I'm doing. Just I put a video out every day. Well, short video. I've been doing a lot of that CUDA work on shorts instead of long form video.
That's looking good, man. You're doing an excellent job.
It is coming out pretty good. I mean, I've never done stuff like that before. I mean, I've fixed little holes and stuff, but I never put a whole upper cowl on and then fix all the holes in the lower one. I mean, if if I was to do it completely right, you would have to change all them panels. And if you do that one, then you got the side ones and the A pillars and the roof. The roofs, it does need a roof skin, but I'm just going to patch it up for now. Maybe I might attempt that at another year or another winter project or something.
I think if you're building a car, you need to build it to the best you can and the best you can afford. You got to figure out where you can do your own work and where you have to buy parts. And, these old cars, you could throw money at them hand over fist all the time.
Oh my
But
God!
you
Yeah.
put your own work into it, you appreciate it more, you learn how to do this stuff. It becomes more fun. Maybe you can kind of show somebody else somewhere along the line. But it's real easy to waste an awful lot of time and money on an old car and it not be any better than it would have been if you just fixed it yourself.
Right. Yep. I see what you're talking about. I already got like $1,200 in panels.
It doesn't take long.
No, no, and I'm just trying to, I mean that upper cal. The main reason I did that is because the window channel was rotted just about all the way across, and it would have just taken a whole lot of effort to fix that. Plus, that other side was all rotted out. There was a lot of shaping and forming to do there, and I thought, well, I think it was like $350 or something for the panel, and then there was another $60 to ship it or something. I thought, well,
Have you ever watched a guy named Fitzy?
who?
It's Fitzy. I can't remember the whole name of the channel. He's across the sea somewhere, but he makes a lot of panels and stuff just using grinders and welders and basic hand tools. And he takes a lot of the fear out of trying it yourself out of it because he kind of gives you this basic idea. Okay, all you really have to do is this.
Right.
And if you're thinking about doing sheet metal or you've got something like that you want to do, it's worth the time finding him and watching him. You'll learn a lot. You really will.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching Cold War
Fitzy's
Motors.
Fabrications. That's it.
What is it?
Fitzy's Fabrications.
Is that FITZ or something?
FITZEE, I believe.
But I watch Cold War Motors. He's really good with the metal, but he has some specialty equipment that he uses too. You know.
Yeah, I don't have a brake or any of that fancy stuff. I've just got to figure out how to do it.
No, I did buy one of them little cheap $40 brakes from Harbor Freight, but um, yes, Cold War Motors, not Saturday without them. Yeah. And then Thumper says, Duckster, rust fears me. It looks under its bed in the closet for me when it goes to bed, though it never sleeps. But my hardest part with the metal I got is when you got more than one bend. You know, that's where I run into troubles. That's when I have to do it two pieces.
And there's not a thing in the world wrong with it.
No, no, I fixed that roof rail up on the top there with two
And that looked
pieces.
really good.
That came out really nice. I mean, I forgot to put the curve in it, but Bondo curve.
Yeah, it makes shapes.
Yeah.
Like I always tell my friends, Bondo and paint make me the body man I ain't.
Yeah. Let's see, say I came in late, so you might have covered it, but if not, Half-Ass Customs lost the shop to a fire.
Oh, shit.
With this coupe project and a couple other rigs. Oh, man. Wow. No, thank you for the information. I'll have to watch out for that. Half-Ass Customs.
Man, that old boy can build anything.
I know I'm most likely subscribed to him. I've seen it, but I have so many channels these days. And then I've been trying to the channels that I review. I try to watch them during the week, so when I so when I go to review them, I know what I'm talking about. You know, just not digging in there. And the amount of cars he pushes out is insane.
The amount of cars and the quality that he puts into them. I mean, the guy's just a machine.
Whereabouts of the country is he, or is he in this country? Half-ass.
Half-ass is out of Canada.
Okay.
Him and DD Speed Shop.
Okay.
And that Fitzy, I think, is on an island somewhere, but I cannot remember where he's from, and I'm not even going to try and pretend.
Canada. He's from Canada. Okay. That's a shame. I definitely have to check in on that. But there was some other guy I watched do some metal work up there, not Cold War Motors. Oh, that Carter's Recycler Carter's. Oh, what's his name?
I just found that channel. I haven't watched a lot of it yet.
Yeah, he's Carter's. He's really good, and he's funny too, and he wears that raggedy shirt all the time. Fitzy's in Newfoundland.
There you go.
Fitizes. Carter Auto something, yeah. Carter Auto Restyling or something like that. I'm gonna look it up now. As soon as I find my mouse. Restyling. Okay. But he's been. I watched him do some metal work and fix a crack in a fender on a 38 Chevy or something like that. 36 Chevy. My God, I couldn't even tell it was even touched. Where are we at here? We're almost. There we go. Catalog. You even tell me I'm not subscribed to him? That's not right. Auto restyling. There it is. Yep.
Well, I'm going to clear out, man. I just thought I'd say hey, and been nice chatting with you.
You too, Joe. Stop in anytime.
All right. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night.
You too, man.
See ya. Hey, that was awesome. Joe stopped in. All right, I had to go check out Carter's auto restyling. Don't forget the like button, guys. Okay, all right, I'm on the wrong page here. Later, Joe. Oh, he did some beautiful lead work on. That's you see, I was subscribed to him on my other channel, and never subscribed to this channel. So no, I was wondering why I wasn't getting to see any of his stuff. I watch him. I watch Cold War Motors. And if you ever watch Shed by the Tracks, that guy's pretty funny too. That is Rich. Hello, Rich. Thanks for your help, Rich. All right, where are we at now? Another half hour to go before Barrows. I do have everybody directed over to Barrows. after we're done here. Oh, okay. His welding method for a butt joint is different. He welds a half an inch continuous, then he grinds it smooth, then repeats the process. Oh, okay. Hmm. I guess he does a lot of block and hammer and dolly there too. I wish I was a better welder. Wouldn't have to do as much grinding if I was a better welder. I mean, sometimes I do very well, but other times I just don't. I don't. But I've tested a lot of stuff I put together and it doesn't want to come apart. So I'm good with that. Um, I never went to school or anything either, but I watched some of these guys do some welding and thought I'd give it and thought I'd try it out. What's Rich say? Oh yeah, Rich is a welder too. The issue with welding sheet metal is the shrinkage. Oh, I didn't. I thought it. Well, I thought it expanded, but I guess it expands and then shrinks, right? Hmm. So maybe that's where I run into problems. If I really want a good weld, I just go over next to where I want to weld. Works every time. Then I can come back and goober it up where I needed it. Well, that's another thing, eyesight, because I'll be welding little zip, and I missed the joint. I go right off the edge. Oh, the metal pulls when it cools. So maybe that's why I have troubles with when I have the joint is too tight. I should keep a gap in there. I have to remember that. Give that a try. Hopefully, I'm done welding for a while. Probably not. I've been MIG welding, and Bondo Billy says, "Hey, did I talk you into flux core yet?" I said, "No, not yet, but I want to try it because I got a roll of flux core with the welder I bought, and I just never used it. Um, so I'm just about out of gas right now, and I thought, well, now's a good time. Give it a shot." Well, I know that's a fact, Rich. The thinner it is, the harder it is. Yep, I burn right through when it's real thin. What's he saying now? Carl from Make It Custom. He does the stack attack butt joint welding method. Goes as far as to hold an air gun in the other hand to instantly cool the last weld for heat control. Yeah, I tried that with the air gun. That was on that big panel. A lot of the stuff I was doing with the CUDA was didn't have to worry about it. Well, I could have worried about it, but I didn't. That was just the firewall. Especially when I welded some of them holes in, they worked pretty good. I wasn't worried about it though. The engine's going to cover most of that stuff. What's he saying? Keep the flux core wire in a plastic bag with some desiccant packages. The flux absorbs moisture from the air and degrades the flux. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't use it because it's been out of a bag and laying in the garage there for going on 2 years. How will I know if it's no good or not? Learning to weld is on my list of skills I want to obtain. Need a welder first, though. Well, I thought maybe I should have got a 220 welder, but um, so great tip, Rich. What's the matter, Terry? Are you scared? No, be scared, Terry. You're on video anyway. Use it. I will. That's why I kept it. I thought, well, I didn't know about putting it in a bag. I'll have to do that. Welds that look like crap, hard to control. Okay, thank you, Rich. Well, most of my welds look like crap, so I'll just have to remember to puddle. It's out in the garage, so there shouldn't be. I mean, when it rains and stuff, it don't really get damp out there because that's why we have 4 grinders. Yeah, I have a few myself. But I thought, man, if I could weld better, I wouldn't have to grind as much. Well, that's what I'm using now is the solid wire with gas. But for some odd reason, Bondo Billy says that the flux core gets hotter. I'm like, I don't know how it can get hotter. It's getting the amperage out of the welder. Sounds like the flux core could use to be stored in a welding rod oven. Well, that's one thing I don't have. Welding rod oven. Maybe I ought to put it out in the sunlight. So I wonder if that moisture will get all the way down through the whole roll. Imagine if it gets in a little, it might get it all. So we went from peach cobbler to flux core. We're talking now. And you guys are brave to get here and I spent a lot. Okay, what's he in here? I spent a lot of years working on a shipyard flux core. It was okay to leave it in the machine overnight. Longer than that, you'd have to store it properly. Oh wow. Hmm. I'm glad you told me that because I could have been welding with that saying, man, this stuff is junk. Never give it a shot. But that's why I bought the tank because I thought, well, I'm going to do solid core and gas. I'm starting to get used to that. I'm starting to be able to get my speed and the heat, or where I can do well. Not most of the time, but some of the times I can lay a roll of dimes. The other days, it's a roll of bubble gum. I think a lot of it has to do with how clean the metal is. Sometimes I don't get it as clean as it should be. I keep worrying about the bare metal underneath. I try to keep some primer on there that I can't think of the name of it. What's he say? If you have latent as a contact, we talked about how to test a weld, cut, polish, and etch. Yeah, self-etching primer. You can see the penetration of the weld. I do have latent as a contact. Weld, cut, polish, and etch. Times I wish for the gas on solid is when I want to attempt welding this old stainless trim together. Anyone tried that with any success? No, but the guys at work that weld the stainless do TIG welding with it, and they weld some thin stuff together too. My friend got a snarled barrel of silos coil wire. Once it took us forever to get it untangled and usable, but we got 6 years of welding out of that barrel. Wow. Oh, solid. Oh, solid core. I got you. Wow, that's a lot of work to get it straightened out. Plus, I wonder if you had any trouble going through the little wheels. It seems like you get one little bend in that wire and it doesn't want to go through. Oh, okay. Stainless TIG is 100% argon. MIG is a tri-mix. There you go, three monkeys. I don't have to worry about doing stainless. I don't think so. Maybe. I can always take it to work and let them guys do it. If it's small stuff like that, I wouldn't even attempt it. Oh, okay. They had to hack their way to the unaltered wire. I gotcha. That makes more sense. Wow. 90% helium. I wonder why them guys are always laughing. 7.5% argon and 2.5% CO2. That's why that stuff always smells funny. It's an expensive gas mix. Like calling me by name, inexpensive. Oops. He wants to blame his welder for burning his eyeballs. He's supposed to have a helmet on. Okay, what's he say? When you're a welder or a body man, you gotta love the smell. Fabrication. Yeah, some of the smells are okay, but I noticed at work when they're welding the stainless, it's a different smell. That's why I said that. But I think the worst that I don't really care for is the grinding disc. That smell. That's probably the one I don't care for. And of course the burnt paint. Just finished a 40-foot tall, 8.5 ton sculpture for the city of Los Angeles. I think I have some time under a helmet. Yes, I would say. 40-foot tall, 8.5 ton. Stainless is fun. Oh, those guys at work, man, they just go right after it. Let me put Rich's link up there because you could see some of the stuff on his channel. Or did you get rid of it? No, let's see videos. I saw one of the sculptures. Shorts? Nope. I thought you had a sculpture up there, Rich. Guess not. Copy, paste. There's Rich's link. So what's Three Monkeys have to say here? The smell of Bondo takes me all the way back. Every time I open a can, I am back on the Sandy River in Oregon and 16. Maybe I need to keep a can in the bedroom. That all depends. Also notice our maintenance guys have the TIG welders cranked up to 11. The TIG is almost as loud as a MIG welder. So there's an Eastwood 135 MIG with cart bottle, regular helmet, gloves, and such for $250 local to me. Should I go for it? Well, I often think about stuff like that. Why are they selling it? You know, is he just done with it, or retired and just don't do anything anymore? It's worked it as a learning machine. I don't know. What do you think, Rich? Eastwood 135 MIG. Okay, so no sculpture project picks on my channel. I'm under competition until it gets installed. Well, that makes sense. Terry got to see it. Doug says Eastwood stuff is good. Buy it. There you go, Scarlett. See if you can see it running first, or if you can use it. All right, Rich says Eastwood is a good machine. It's a 110 volt machine. There you go. Should be able to weld up to maybe 1/4 inch, 3/16. That's why I bought a little Hobart 140. Yeah, put it on a dedicated 20 amp circuit. That's what I should do. I don't have it on a dedicated one. There's another good tip. Thank you, Rich. I didn't think about that. But the circuit I have it on now is, I think it's just a garage circuit. Nothing else is on it. I have to check that though. Auto Salvage is back. New Guy's Garage. What's up? Oh, Dan. Yes, exactly, Thumper. If I could weld, I would spend a whole lot less on grinding discs. Yeah, you can run it with 23. That's what I run. 20, I think it's 24. I forget what it was. got it. I ran over to Harbor Freight last time. I usually go to the welding shop to buy it, but it was a Sunday, and so I went over to Harbor Freight and bought it. I think it's 24. New guy's guitar is here too. I saw he was jamming with Mofo Driver. How the buck are you? I'm doing bucking great. We're just over here bucking around. You can do a lot with a little MIG, yes. Yep. New guy's garage. Hey, to new guy's guitar. New guy's guitar. Let's get his channel up here. Put his link up. Copy. Copy. Paste. Um, new guy's guitars link. All right, no roll cages. There goes the neighborhood. New guy's garage. I need to run a 220 line out to the Wolverine garage for the welder, and now I have a generator, alternator, and regulator tester that runs 220 King brand. It's Detroit Lions blue and silver. Hey, I beat him to it. How about new guy's garage there, Auto Salvage? Can you get his link up there? I figured maybe Three Monkeys wanted to go check out new guy's guitar. He does a lot of little shorts with songs, guitar. Me and Dan has been trying to get him to sing some more, but he doesn't want to. That's all right. He does a good job, though. Where we at? What'd I do? Got your sub, new guy. Dan and Tom. The Dougster. Never fear, the Dougster is here. There's new guy's garage's link too. Go check him out. He's a character too. Well, right? Or would he be the character of the two of them? I think he might be. Dan might be the character. Tom just follows along. Mr. Big Brock Chrysler says. What's he say, Buck? I'm going to move my music all over to my personal channel shortly. Got my son going back through the other videos and doing some cleanup. Meanwhile, working on new videos. Cool. So you have your own music that you use? The new guy's guitar has music that you mention his channel. You can use his music too. You might want to get a hold of that guy. Would that be tester? I can drop a weld tester short video. Yeah, do that, Rich. Because I'm sure I got a lot more welding to do. That's a 1970 Barracuda, so it's got some good bones, but I still got some welding to do on the floors. I mainly wanted to get those fender aprons done. Weld teaser. Okay. Mainly want to get the fender aprons done that way. If I'm working on a guy about a short block 440 engine, And all I have to do is either repair the heads I got or get another set of heads. And then I can be, well, I have to rebuild the transmission yet too, but yeah, we'll see. See how things go. But at least if those are in there, I'd put the engine back in. Let's do work. Some overhead TIG. Is that you there, Rich? I'll come back and watch that when we're done here. I haven't already. Okay. Thanks, Scarlett. Now we need, whose link is that one there? Auto salvage? Oh, that's his own link. That's Auto Salvage's link. This one here is Auto Salvage's link. What'd I miss? Working the pedal with his knees. Yeah, I seen Calvin from Nivlak 57 doing that. Let's get Scarlett's link up here. Just in case Three Monkeys doesn't have it. I'll just put Scarlett. There's Scarlett's link. We just did some audio testing for our lives and come to the conclusion StreamYard makes us sound like we're drowning. What mic are you using, Buck? Whatever one's on this $34 webcam that plugs in. That's the only mic I got. But I'm only what, that far away. I think it's yeah, I'm sure it's the mic on the camera. I can go check. I don't think it's the mic on the laptop because I got the laptop down here, I got a screen here, and I got the camera up there. Wow, Rich, dime rolls, yeah. Minty. I'm gonna go check. I think my microphone. You can change your microphones in your settings. Default, yeah, the webcam microphone is the one I'm using. Okay, I thought so. But then I'm in a small room here too. I have the door shut. No outside noise. That's controlling the speed and controlling the heat and speed. Just clean everything. Yeah, I have noticed if I cleaned it, should you wipe it down with something before you start welding? I never wanted to do that because I thought, well, if I did like uh, lacquer thinner or something like that, or carb cleaner or whatever, I would get the fumes from that stuff. So I just grind it and weld. Oh, He beat Leighton up a while ago about cleaning everything. Yeah, that's why, like I said, the cleaner it is, the better the well they get. Um, then I don't have them little stragglers crawling out. It's like those fireworks where you light them up and they just keep growing. Oh, okay. So stainless he wipes with acetone. Even the TIG wire gets wiped off. Okay, he says, I think with the guitar and the two of us talking, it overpowers StreamYard. Using YouTube, we sounded way better. So that's what we're going to go back to. Oh, okay. Well, the only reason I use StreamYard is to let other people in. Um, Otherwise, oh, and another thing with the StreamYard, I can put those other pages up too, and we can go through. I don't think you can do that with um, YouTube. YouTube's just live streaming. That's it, unless they change things. But non-chlorinated, brake cleaner before welding. Oh, okay, one of the big issues with TIG, people remove the torch as soon as they stop. Slow down, wait for the post purge to finish. Oh, okay. Is that why they do that? I often see that, and I haven't done much TIG welding. I should practice with that a little more. Hey, I'm getting welding lessons tonight. Thank you, Rich. Okay, so the four must-have items in the Wolverine garage: acetone, Coleman fuel, double 4-aught steel wool, and 3M green painter's tape. I like the green. Oh, okay. The tungsten is still red and oxidizes. Ah, look at that. Man, we're learning stuff. Didn't know that. I was wondering why. I just thought it was because of the heat. The heat on the tip. But it is because of the heat on the tip, and it'll oxidize. It's glowing in the air. Okay, and then reacts to the air. Hmm. How about that? I don't think Barrows is in here anymore, but he'll be live in about 10 minutes. That's pretty good there, Scarlett. Buck's new channel name, Learning with Buck. Same Buck time, same Buck channel, same Buck learning. Buck's learning. Uh, you know, uh, way back in high school, yeah, he's listening. Still here, being lazy. All right. Just checking up on you, Barrows. You should be getting ready for your live soon, right? Oh, Rich has been welding for over 40 years. I learned a few tricks over the years. So, Rich, do you use the large cup style TIG tips like Finnegan Garage does? Or is that just fancy pants stuff? I thought the cups that use different cups for different jobs. Wasn't sure about that either. What's the deal with the cup for the MIG welder? You got to really keep that clean inside. Does that matter? Getting all them splatters out of there. I don't know. I try to keep it clean. Hey, there's NSB Custom Cars. Hello, NSB. Yeah, Rich has some great videos on it as well. This guy knows how to keep the metal hot the right way. I like I like gas lens and the large ceramic cups. The gas lens torch lets you stick out a lot farther. That's how it makes the shielding gas happen around the world. Around the world in 30 days. Around the world. Hello, first responder. Internet's bad. He's been trying to upload this video all day. Wow. You got to look at what the um, what the format of the video is. Like I know if I try to do a 4K, man, it takes forever. Hey, Barrows. Well, thanks for stopping in there, NSB. Yeah, we'll be going over to Barrows here shortly, another 5 minutes, and um, I forget. I lost my train of thought. I was reading. But yeah, we'll be going over to Barrows here in about 5 minutes once he starts up. And everybody should be redirected right over there. That's what I wanted to say. Look up a moose knuckle cup. That doesn't sound good. Is that for TIG welding? There's the link for Rich's place. Check him out. Yes, reload some of the welding videos. I thought you had some on there, but I didn't see any the last time I looked. Oh, it's for TIG welders. All right, we're gonna go look. Images. Let me see if I can present it. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Oh, there it is. Sure. This is what you're talking about, Rich. What's it? Oh, let me go down here. I think I can get 10% off. No thanks. Moose knuckle number 14 ceramic single. That's it. Hey, I did it. Cool. All right, we'll get rid of that. There you go. There's a moose knuckle tip for TIG welding. You can stick the tungsten out 7/8 of an inch. Wow. Oh, so that it would being that big, it helps out with the shielding. All right. Close that. Okay, 200, boom. Where was I going here? Yep, I seen those in clear with some fancy screen where the flares is to do something. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. 28. I imagine now that Barrows has left us. I'm trying to go see if he fired up his channel yet. Try to keep an eye on. There it is. Boom. Make sure we don't miss him. Up, coming. Waiting for Barrows. When's the show start? At the stream. Hey, look at that. There we go. 27 seconds. Uh-oh. You got a troll now. They're calling his phone. See y'all there. All right, Barrows. We're waiting for you to fire up. Fire it up, fire it up, fire it up. That's crappy, ASO. Yeah, it is. Can't believe I don't know how they got your phone number. Unless it's a marketing thing. There you go, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I wonder if he's going to notice what we have. There's Barrows Live. Hello, Barrows. Block. Yeah. Hello, Barrows. Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. All right. Barrows is on. So let's cruise over to Barrows, and we're gonna end it here. Go say hi to Barrows, and I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. We had a great show, and as always, too funny. Yes, it is too funny, huh? But I want to thank all the moderators and Rich and Auto Salvage and who else was in there? There was somebody else in here helping put the links up and stuff. And we'll be back next week. Same buck time, same buck channel. And we'll do some more channels and we'll open up the open mic again. And hopefully I'll have another premiere beforehand. So with that, we're going to end it here. Thank you all for stopping by. I'll see you at Barrows.